In the age before time was measured by men, when gods still whispered to mortals and runes held power over fate, there lived a young warrior whose name would echo through the ages, Sigurd, the dragon slayer. Long before Sigurd's birth, a shadow of greed was cast over the world. A mighty dwarf named Andvari guarded a river of gold, treasure gleaming like a captured sun. But when the trickster god Loki stole it, Andvari spat a curse upon it. This gold will bring death to all who possess it. The treasure fell into the hands of Hreidmar, a king among dwarves. But greed is a venom that poisons even blood. And soon Hreidmar's own son, Fafnir, turned against him. Fafnir murdered his father to claim the hoard, clutching the cursed ring Andvaranaut, and fled into the wilderness. There the curse consumed him, twisting his soul and flesh until he became a massive dragon, scales black as iron, breath of poison, and eyes burning with endless hunger. He guarded the gold, coiled around it like fate itself. Far away in the hall of King Sigmund, a son was born. Sigurd, bold, strong, and unbreakable in spirit. He was raised by the wise smith Regan, who taught him the language of steel and fire. Regan, as fate would have it, was Fafnir's brother, and his heart burned with vengeance. He told Sigurd of the dragon and the treasure that could make him the greatest of kings. Greater than slay the beast, Sigurd, Regan whispered, and all the riches of the earth shall be yours. But Sigurd was no fool. He said, "First, give me a sword worthy of such a task." Regan forged one, but it shattered with a single swing. Then Sigurd took the fragments of his father's blade, Gram, and reforged them anew. When he struck the anvil, it split clean in two. The sword gleamed, a weapon destined to kill monsters and men alike. Guided by Regan, Sigurd journeyed to Nidaheath, the desolate plain where Fafnir slept upon his hoard. The ground trembled with the dragon's breath. Each exhale spread clouds of poison. The air shimmered with heat from the creature's scales. But Sigurd remembered Odin's whisper in his dreams. "Dig deep, warrior. Strike unseen and strike true." So he dug a pit in the dragon's path, lying in wait beneath the cursed soil. As the sun rose, Fafnir came crawling, vast as a mountain, his scales scraping the earth like thunder. When the dragon's belly passed above him, Sigurd drove Gram upward, piercing through scale, flesh, and heart. Fafnir roared, a sound that shattered stones and tore clouds from the sky. The ground burned where his blood fell. He thrashed, coiling in agony, his voice echoing across the land. "Who are you, mortal, who dares spill my blood?" "Greater than I am Sigurd," the warrior replied, "son of Sigmund and slayer of dragons." Fafnir's breath grew weak. "Beware, Sigurd. The gold you seek will curse you. It will bring death to all you love." With a final hiss, the dragon fell silent. The curse lived on. When Fafnir's body stilled, Regan came forth, his eyes glittering with greed. He asked Sigurd to roast the dragon's heart, saying he would eat it for its wisdom. But as Sigurd cooked it, the blood sizzled and splattered. He touched it and licked his finger. And in that instant, he understood the speech of birds. From the trees above, sparrows whispered, "Beware, brave one. Regan plots your death. He wants the gold for himself." Sigurd's eyes turned cold. When Regan approached, sword in hand, Sigurd struck first, Gram flashing once more. Regan fell beside his brother's corpse, his own greed sealing his fate. Sigurd stood before the hoard, gold, gems, and weapons that shone like suns. And atop it all, the cursed ring Andvaranaut glimmered faintly. Though he knew its curse, he took it, as all heroes must, bound by destiny. He loaded the treasure onto his horse Grani, a descendant of Odin's own steed, Sleipnir, and rode forth, a man marked by glory and doom alike. In the years that followed, Sigurd's name became legend. He awoke the shield maiden Brynhild, loved her with the fire of gods, and fought in battles sung by skalds for centuries. But as Fafnir warned, the gold's curse would not rest. Betrayal, jealousy, and death followed, until the slayer of dragons met his own end, struck down by those he once called kin. Greed devours even the mighty. Courage wins glory, but wisdom guards the soul. Sigurd's tale reminds us, the brightest light often casts the darkest shadow.